Hello everyone, welcome to Dikshant classes. Good morning everybody. Today I am going to discuss about the business environment which comes under unit number 1, business environment and international business, under which I will teach about the components of business environment. The business environment is classified into two parts, external and internal environment. Since the environment is complex, dynamic, multifaceted and is far-reaching impacted, dividing it into external and internal components. The external environment, which include all the factors which is affecting the organizations externally, and is provide the opportunity and threats for the organizations. The internal environment refers to all the factors within the organizations which impact strength and causes weakness of a strategic nature. Next is SWOT analysis. SWOT is strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. Strength is and weakness is internal organization's strengths and weakness. Strength, by using the strength we can reduce the weakness of a organization or a company, and by using strength we can create into opportunities, and by effectively using the strength and their weakness we can reduce the threats. Next is microenvironment and macroenvironment. The environment of a business can be categorized into two parts, microenvironment and macroenvironment. The microenvironment is related to the small areas, small districts and small town where the business is operated, and it influences the organizations regularly and directly, and it consists of supplier, consumers, then the marketing intermediaries, competitors, then the organizations, market, etc. and which is semi-controllables. And next is the macro environment. Macro environment is the environment which is an important part of business environment, and it includes the demographic, economic, social, legal, technological, government, and then cultural, then global environment, and it is uncontrollable. Its impact at a large. Its impact not comes immediately. It takes time to impact on the economy and the markets and the particular business firm. The classification of the relevant environment is help to organization to cope up with the complexity, comprehend the different influences in operating and relating to the environmental changes to the strategic management processes and components of sectors. Next is the components of business environment. The factor which is affecting day-to-day functioning of the firm is microenvironment, which includes strength and weakness. Next is the macro environment. The factors which decide the overall direction of the business firm, their growth, their profit, their sales, and their strategies is macro environment, which includes opportunities and threats. Next is difference between internal and external environment. Internal environment refers to all the inline forces and conditions presented within the company and is affecting the company's operations. Next is external environment. External environment is a set of all exogenous forces that have potential to affect the organization performance, profitability, sales and functionality. And the internal environment is controllable and external environment is uncontrollable. So the internal environment comprises of strength and weakness, where external environment opportunity and traits. It affects company only. It affects all the companies operating in the same industry. Next is bearing on business strategies, functions and decisions. It is business survival, growth, reputations, expansion, etc. Next is difference between microenvironment and macroenvironment. Microenvironment is defined as a nearby environment of a business, firm, industry under which the firm, organization and business operates. Macroenvironment refers to the general environment that can affect the working of the business enterprises. Element, competitor, organization, market intermediaries, suppliers and customers. Here pastel, political, economical, social, technological, legal and environmental. Nature of element is specific in internal, here is general, external. Are these factors controllables? Yes, internal microenvironments are controllable to the some extent, not fully controllable. And macro environment not incontrollable. It is depend on external environment. It's influence directly and regularly. It influence indirectly and distantly. Next is micro. Customer one way pay to acquire the product. Organization consists of owner, board of directors, employees. Market, price sensitivity, market maturity, cost structure. Intermediary, one who act as a bridge between manufacturers and marketer. Competitor, other entities that compete for resources and as well as markets. Next is suppliers. Supplier with the bargaining powers affect the cost structure. Next is customer. According to the Peter Drucker, the aim of business is to create and retain customers. Customers are the people who pay consideration for goods and services to the organization. Organization cannot survive without customers. A consumer occupies the central positions in the marketing environment. A business must study who are the customers, what are the buying patterns, and what are the benefits they look for. Next is competitor. They are the business entities and compete for the resources as well as markets. A study of the competitive scenario is essential for the marketers, particularly trade firm competition. Who are the competitors? What are the present strategies and business objectives? Who are the most aggressive and powerful competitors? Competitor may be direct or indirect. Direct competition is between organizations which are in the same business activities. At the same time, competition can be indirect. A competition between the holiday resort and car manufacturing companies or available national income affluent is indirect competition. Next is 5 forces of competition. Traits of new entrants, bargaining power of supplier, bargaining power of buyer, and traits of a substitute product or service. 5 forces of competition. Trait of competitor, rivalry among seller in the industry. Traits of new entry, potential entry of new competitor. Traits of substitute, market attempts of companies in their other industry to win customer to their own substitute products. Bargaining power of supply, the competitive pressures stemming from supplier-seller collaboration from the result bargaining. Bargaining power of buyer, the competitive pressure stemming from seller-buyer collaboration and bargaining. Next is the traits of new entrants. Barrier to entry, economy of scale. The business must create some barriers to so that no entrants are coming to the industry. Economies of scale. Scale must be business must be used as economy of scales. The customer must be brand loyal. Capital requirement must be high capital requirement. Cumulative experience, government policies, access to distribution channel, switching cost. Next is bargaining power of buyers, number of customers, the size of each order, then difference between competitors, price sensitivity, buyer's ability to substitute, buyer information availability, switching cost. Traits of substitute products, number of substitute products available. Buyer propensity to substitute, relative price performance of substitute, perceived level of product differentiation, switching cost, bargaining power of suppliers, number and size of suppliers, uniqueness of each supplier product, focal company's ability to substitute. Next is rivalry among existing competition, number of competitors, diversity of competitors, industry concentration, industry growth, quality differences, brand loyalty, barrier to exist, switching cost. That's all today's class. Thank you so much for listening carefully. If you have any doubts, any query, then you should comment in comment section. I will surely make videos. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe and share with your friends who has actually need, and it is for the commerce students, economics background and management students. They have the subject in their studies because sharing is caring. Thank you so much.